The opportunity was there, I believe, and he didn't take it. But it's definitely something that still intrigues him and has done for ever since he learned, I think, of that side that his father wasn't his father, and he had that in him, that curse or that gift. So yeah, I think so. I think honestly he's probably a little resentful of the wolves. Maybe that's where this thing with Jackson comes from as well, because he's an outcast to them, and he's always been known as vampire. I've been called vampire in this series so many times. Nobody ever calls me wolf, So it's true. He's been made, and then he was made to believe as well by his parents, or the people he thought were his parents, that he was a vampire, and suddenly he was part wolf as well. But there was no one to guide him through that. So yeah, he has always had an intrigue with that, or intriguement. Yeah, I think. Klaus doesn't value Jackson very highly at all. I think he, despite the fact he was the alpha of the Crescents, he abandoned them essentially when, Esther came in with the rings, and, Oliver stepped up and, jumped on the bandwagon with that, and Jackson went off and wasn't able to fight for his place as pack leader. And I think that's something that Klaus doesn't see as very honourable. I think Jackson would have a lot to prove to be respected by Klaus in that way. I did an episode recently where I had a lot to do with Nathan, with Jackson. Well, that's a good one. That's going to be a good one to look out for, because I haven't really had that much to do with him since episode 17 of season 1, where I showed, the Moonlight Rings were first introduced, and I put that as a proposition to him. So it was nice to have almost a whole episode where we were interacting, and yeah, I think you'll learn a lot more about what you asked then from that episode.